Hey there YouTube, it's Jordan95 here. This is a Battlefield 3 gameplay. It is a rush match on the map Operation Metro. This is actually quite a long match. I think it's about 35 minutes. Can't remember the exact time, but it is a very long match. So obviously I'm going to try and commentate through all of it, but I'm more than likely going to start to run out of ideas halfway through, because I usually do the 15-minute video run out just at the end. So to start with, I'm using the AEK, but I think I swap it out later on for the machine guns. But I'm not too sure. The 1 and 2, but I'm not going to be able to remember everything about this match. I know that it had good moments and bad moments, and I'm not going to be skipping out any bits because I just don't see the point in skipping out bits when you can watch all the match and be annoyed when you see a half-hour video pop up. But just want to say, I hope you enjoyed the intro. Yes, I got a new intro. I've got different ones now. I've got one I can use for either Battlefield or Call of Duty. I'm not sure which I'm going to use for which though, because I've got two different ones that I'm going to use for that lovely triple kill there. But I've also got one for Minecraft, and they're all totally different, so you will know what's what, even if the title doesn't give it away and the picture doesn't give it away, or you're like looking at it and it's just coming up as a view and you can't actually see the picture or whatever. But this game was actually quite a good game. I think we lost, but it was worth the loss because like I'd been in this lobby for 4 hours now. And I don't mind being in a lobby for 4 hours because I like the longer game types. I like playing for hours on end. But this server was only hosting Rush on Operation Metro with full tickets. So I was starting to get bored of the match. I wanted to change up a few things, and I couldn't bother to do that in the middle of a game. So I mean, I like to be, if I'm in the game, I like to be there and just like straight away into the action. Boom, boom, boom. I don't like to be there for 2 minutes, where after that I don't know where anyone is, because with a 5-second spawn time you can kind of guess where people are, but with like 30 seconds or more you kind of lose where everyone is. So I mean, I don't mind doing certain things, but sorry, my voice is going to start going because I've literally only just woken up about an hour ago. I am so lazy. But this Silver Blue, I was playing with him, and I've been in his lobbies quite a few times, so in any of my recordings you see Silver Blue, just because he's someone who subscribed to me on YouTube, and it's just like I join his games because he keeps sending me invites, and I'm not going to say no. I mean, it's also a reason to practice my French because he is a French person. So I'm just there going, bonjour. That's about it, really. I mean, I can not say much in French. I've talked about this in a previous Battlefield video, but I mean, I'm basically it's just like bonjour, and then it's just like when I've been killed and I know where he is, it's just c'est à droite, which is on the right, or dans le derrière, which is up your anus, basically, on your behind. That's the right thing, on your behind. But the AEK, I was using it because it is like super powerful. Sorry, I am gonna start coughing a lot during this video, but well, we had a lot of good kills with this AEK, because what it was I can't remember, am I the attacking as in Russians or whichever it was, both the M16A3 and M16A3 and the AK-74U or AK-47U, they're both good guns, but they've got such bad recoil for the damage, it's not worth it. I thought I'm going to switch out to a different gun. I thought I could either use the F2000 or I could use other guns like the AEK. I was just like, crap, I was running away there because I thought I'd actually put the grenade too far back. So there's quite a few guys up there, and I was just like waiting for them to come in. We all were, because look, they're all just piling in. So we're like, right, okay, reload and back out. So what? So how many people get there? About 3. I mean, that's not much, but when you consider that's like a third of the lobby, well, a third of the enemy team, that is quite good. And so you see now, me and him both found 2 kills each. I can't remember exactly how many kills I get, but I think it's the most kills I'm ever going to post on this channel. because I am not that good at Battlefield, as you know. I mean, I'm getting better at it, but when you play Battlefield and then you play Call of Duty for a bit, you start to fail at the other game. And this was a point at it. It's like, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I'm always accepting revives as well, because I'm an idiot like that. It's not always the best thing to do, but reviving and accepting revives, it can be helpful, but when you're the defending team, you don't need to do it, which is something I can never get around my head. I'm just like, always accepting revives. Even when I've got no ammo, I accept a revive. But, just like, I can use it as a distraction for the other team, or go out and throw med packs down, or whatever it may be. Because, I mean, some people don't run med kits, they run defibs and whatever else it may be. Defibs and the grenade launchers. Which, I mean, I'm not going to say that it's stupid to do that, but it's just not the best of things. And I mean, you see, I see someone, he's down over here, I'll go to, I see him to revive, and it's like, nope, I'm going to kill you first. And then, unfortunately, he'd already lost his reviving state. But again, I mean, look, I'm just being a bit of an idiot, running around, jumping, while reloading, just trying to stop them from killing me, but it doesn't work. I think we lose A, and then we have a massive defense at B. Because B is really easy to defend when you've got it. And, well, A is as well, but if you've got a few of the guys in A, just from the other team, it is so easy to keep someone alive and just use them as a spawn beacon, basically. I mean, you could place down a mobile spawn beacon just outside, because it's pretty hard to find them if you're doing them in the right places. But, I mean, that's what I usually do when I'm playing Rush. I usually, on the attacking team, I will run up with a team, I will spawn on them as a recon person, just so that I can place down that mobile spawn beacon, get it so we can spawn up further, especially if there's only like one guy left on the team that's alive, because, I mean, I don't trust myself being the last person alive on the team. I mean, like, you see here, I've got one clip of ammo. That is never a good thing in my eyes, because I can come down here and the guy there, obviously it's a death, but I mean, if I'd killed him, then I'd have no bullets left because I spray. I mean, that's another thing though. A lot of people don't seem to be using support. Look, I'm an idiot. I accept the revive. Like, I've got one clip and bullets left. Right, I've got 7 bullets left now. I had to change. It's like, thank God it's a medic. But I mean, I don't mind if I switch to a support or to like recon, but engineer, I don't like switching to engineer. I don't like using engineer. I mean, I will use engineer, but it is never my first preference when it comes to swapping out. Like, I come into here, I see there's a load of guys. Right, let's go knifing. No, right. I mean, I pulled out there like scoped Magnum. I hate the Magnum as it is because the Magnum is too powerful. But when you've got a scope on it, you can snipe them, basically snipe them, and you are gonna fail. So I spawn back in with my AEK, and it's just like, thank God I've got a gun that I can use. Because, I mean, I can use most of the guns, but I'd much rather use certain ones over others. Like the M16A3, the AEK, AK-47U, and the FA2000, they're probably F2000. They're probably the main 4 that I like to use for the assault kit. I will use other guns, but if I've got the choice, they're the ones that I would pick from. Whereas, like, in support, it would mainly be the RPK, the PKP Peshoneg, and the, what's it called, the second one you get, the M240 or something like that. I can't remember the name of it to save my life. I hate ones with numbers, I can never remember them. For support, it would probably be the SV98 or the PP2000. Yeah, it's PP2000 or the PP. Put it that way, the PP. And that would probably be my main ones for this. Right, and then for engineer, I don't really like using engineer, but I mean I will use it. So I don't know, because I don't really use it for its primary use. I use it just like when the enemy team have got a helicopter in the air, and they're just raping us, so that would be a definite. I mean, look there, all of the squad was back, and when you're attacking, that can be the best strategy, just rush, just take them all out at once, but they've got to come up to B. They were on the wrong side, so it's basically going to be easy pickings to get them, but you've got to have the bullets, which is why I need to get extended mags on this. I mean, guy in the corner there, I can't believe that he didn't try to shoot the teammate that just walked past. But I see that flashlight. Like, can I get him? No. The flashlight is a great way to see people. Right there, you're walking along. Flashlight, you can take them out. But it's really hard to get them, especially when they're prone. Because where he was, it was invisible. It was basically invisible, so I couldn't see him. I mean, I don't care that they've got B at the minute. It's like, we can hold off B quite easily because we're all there. The whole of the team's basically going straight down to B and just staying there constantly. I'm throwing frags out, just making sure that we can't basically die. I mean, I'm going up to B, holding circle just in case the enemy, the enemy killed the other guy that was trying to defuse it. Because I need to make sure for a fact that they're going to stay alive. Like this doorway here, just to the left. This is a rape doorway. Not yet, but in the future, a lot of the enemy team will come through here. I mean, look now, 2. There's a 3rd guy there. Where is he? Oh, he's being shot. But 3. I mean, I don't mind it when you've got the whole enemy team spawning near you, but it can be a bit annoying when you've got all of them there. I don't mind being shot, but that was what killed me. I want to remind you what it said at the start. No shotguns or grenade launchers. I mean, I don't mind if people are going against the rules, but if a thing says no shotguns or grenade launchers, I'll stick to it. I mean, the DAD, that is the worst shotgun when people are using it against the rules. I don't mind people using the 870 MC or whatever it's called, or MS, because that one they've got to pump it. The DAD, you can just burst it, and that can make it so hard. I threw that grenade a bit too early. I mean, if I threw it a bit later, I'd have been able to get a kill with it. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain about where I throw stuff. I mean, if I get myself killed, I get myself killed. But being defending team, it doesn't bother me. Because when you're defending, you're just there. You've got the tickets. Unlimited. Doesn't matter. But holding off one MCOM can be daunting. So you've always got to be careful of that. Just, if you're new to Battlefield, I mean, still there was a lot of people that I've seen that are just coming into Battlefield now. And they come in, and they think they can play it like Call of Duty. And that is where they have their biggest fails. Look, the AD-12, hate it. But that is where a lot of people have their biggest fails when they come in. They think they can play it like Call of Duty. And you just can't. You've got to have a different strategy. I mean, go play the campaign. Go play the co-op missions with people online. That is the best way for you to learn how to do it. I mean, the campaign is quite short, yes. But it's better than just going in there blind, not knowing how to handle the gun, not knowing what buttons to press. I've seen a lot of people that will just be there and they'll fail because they're pressing circle or B to go prone or whatever, and they're failing with that. I don't know what it is for mouse and keyboard because I've not played it on PC. It's the only console I've not played it on because my PC isn't beefy enough. I ain't got a beefy PC. Right, I threw that nade in there. I was like, right, I'm just trying to go basically get them out. I mean, we only got 1 kill with that grenade. It doesn't matter, but it just flushes them out. It doesn't matter if you don't do any damage at all. Just get them out of that area. That's gonna kill me. You can. That's a problem I have with grenades. It's just a bit too powerful. I don't know why I spawned and it just made me go prone, but doesn't matter because it's like you're staying alive. You gotta stay alive. Stay alive. I'm gonna sing random songs tonight. I'm staying alive. Staying alive. And something I've got to remember: switching to your primary. No, sorry, switching to your pistol always better than reloading. Because I'm trying to do Gaz, but I just can't do a proper British accent. if you're wondering who Jazz is because you never played the Call of Duty series, it's COD 4. I love that game, COD 4. But only for the campaign. The multiplayer isn't as good as it used to be. And I think that's the problem that I've got with Call of Duty. It's just getting worse and worse each series. If Call of Duty Eclipse or Black Ops 2 or whatever they decide it's actually going to be called, if that doesn't bring back the standard, or just go back to how Black Ops was, I don't care. Black Ops was shit. But if it makes it just a little bit better, I mean, this here was a bit of a fail. But if it goes backwards in its progression, let's call it. Because I mean, each time they tried to progress the Call of Duty series, make it better. But technically, the weakening stuff that the people that need this stuff use. In grenade launchers, I don't mind them weakening that, but bringing back other stuff like, if you're a Battlefield player, the M26 Dart, let's use that for example. That used to be bad, now it's good. Right? Or was it the other way around? I can't remember, I've not really used it much. But that is basically Call of Duty with the grenades getting worse each time they try to do stuff. But the M67 grenade on here is a great weapon. This is what I call a grenade. You can throw it and it will kill them from a good 4 meter radius, which it should, or at least almost kill them. I mean, if I've taken a shot, so I'm at like 70% health or less, a grenade should kill me from any distance. Like, so when we stop, we'll check. So from where that guy died to there, that would be about the sort of distance I'd expect a grenade to be able to kill me from at any health. But oh, they've taken out the MCOM. No, that's annoying because as soon as you get the MCOM taken out, you're fucked. I mean, you can take them out quite easily, but when you've got 500 tickets to get rid of, it can be quite daunting to try and kill all of them. Because I know on PC it's a bit easier having lobbies of, what is it, 32 v 32 I think you can do. So that means you only need to take them out, the whole of the enemy team out 20 times. All of them, 20 times, yeah, what's that? Just doing the math, yeah, the whole of the enemy team, you need to kill them all properly, 20 times max, and you've won. But on PC, but on PS3 and Xbox, where you've not got that big a lobby, you've got a 12v12, is it max? I think it is. I think you can only have 24. But when you've only got that much, it's a lot harder because you've got to do 40 or 50 even. Well, 46. You've got to kill the whole team 46 times without them reviving, without people leaving. This is with a full lobby. So it is really hard to do a lot of stuff that you can do on PC. I mean, PC it is a lot harder to play. Hands down. I mean, I've never played Battlefield, but I find Call of Duty harder than Battlefield. And when I played it on PC, I find it impossible. So Battlefield, it is extremely hard because I know that you've got the jets, which you actually need a joystick for. So I'd not be able to do that. But one knife and two knife. But when playing Battlefield on PC, you got a lot better experience. I mean, on PS3, barely anyone has a microphone. It is so annoying when trying to play games like Battlefield and Call of Duty. I know I say these a lot, but I basically play FPS games. I think we all know that by now. And when you're trying to play an FPS game, you need to have communication with the rest of your team. And PS3 just don't seem to have that because the whole of the community don't use a microphone. I think whenever I go in, only about 2, maybe 4 people max from the lobby have got a microphone. As you saw there when I put up the leaderboard, I was the only one with a microphone. I was basically trying to command the whole squad. Defend B. They're arming A. Get to A. But obviously they don't listen. No one listens on PS3. On PC you've got no boundaries. Because even if you can't talk via a microphone, you can text chat. You can squad text chat, you can team text chat, and you can just text chat to the whole of the like lobby, which is great because I mean sometimes when you try to join a lobby with a squad or with your friends or whatever, sometimes the team you're on is full, so it puts them onto the other team. So at least that way you can still talk to them and say, haha, I pwned your ass, you noob. But it doesn't matter because you're still able to talk to your team. They can read what's being said, even if they decide to ignore it and do something else. They at least know that that's happened. Like if you're a quick typer, you can quickly say to someone, right, I'm going B. Run there, take like arm B, and everyone will be running up there because they know that you're going up to B. Even if they don't think you're going to be able to arm it, they know you're going up to B. And if they see it armed, they'll go, right, he's got it. We can do one of two things. They can either arm B, or arm A, or defend B. Which is a problem that I see in a lot of lobbies when I'm playing on PS3. As soon as somebody arms one objective, they arm the other one. No one defends the one that's already armed. I mean, if I'm trying to arm an objective, I always go for the one that's hardest to attack as soon as the other one's gone. Like, usually on Operation Metro, for example, the B one is a lot harder to attack. But, I mean, as you see, they're arming it. We disarm it almost instantly. It's usually the B one that is the easiest to defend. But, like Devon Peak, A is the easiest to defend. So, when I try to go for objectives, I will go for the one that is hardest to defend as soon as, well, hardest to attack, which the defending team find it easiest because they can, like, go prone somewhere where you can't even see them. They'll stay there for the whole match, and it doesn't matter because they can just take you out as you try to arm the objective, and you've got nothing you can do about it. I mean, like, there's, like, if you're on Devon Peak, for example, you can just use a spawn beacon, going on top of the, like, water tower, I think it is, and you can just take them out, snipe them for days. And if you've got a guy that's running support and he decides to spawn on you, then you're winning because you can just drop a, like, an ammo pack down, and that's it. You can stay up there forever. But that's a problem, right? Look at who's playing on our team. We've got 3 guys that are alive, all running medics, all running assault, which is really annoying because I mean sometimes I have to swap my own class just so I can decide to kill myself just to get ammo for whatever gun I'm deciding to use, because a lot of people run assault or recon. Barely anyone uses support. I mean sometimes you'll see people running support, but it's very rare. So you sometimes have to do it yourself, and I mean I don't mind having to change my own class, but if I am on a map where I am not comfortable using certain guns, like especially on Operation Metro, I'm not comfortable using an LMG. I would much rather use an assault rifle on this map. So if I had to change out to become a support because the whole team was just staying alive, I mean that's not a problem staying alive obviously, but I mean if they were just staying alive and they were running out of ammo, then I would honestly change just to keep them with the ammo. I mean I will use a gun just to keep the team alive, but I would much rather that the team doesn't all go for the same class. I mean I'll change to recon when I'm attacking, as I say, just because we're being held back, which is really easy to do, especially on Operation Metro. So I will run with a sniper rifle just so that we can place down a mobile spawn beacon near the objectives that we're trying to attack or defend. It's a bit stupid here. I could have shot the guy at the back, but I go for the guy at the front. But kill assist of 96, that means I only need to shoot one more bullet into him, which is really annoying. But I mean look at the other team, he was running assault as well, and it can be so daunting. I know I've said this a lot about this game, but it can be so daunting trying to play as you're non-comfortable. Like, I'll switch to engineer, but only to take out air support and tanks and stuff because my team won't do it. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I will play just to help the team out, but I will not do it because it's just to help me out. A lot of people will just play just to help out their self, so a lot of people will play assault just so they can camp in a corner, drop down a med pack, stay there, defend. That's fine. But I mean, I would much rather run with medic just so I can go around, keep the team alive, revive people if need be. I mean, reviving is, I know I've said reviving isn't needed when you're playing as the defending team, but you kind of need to play medic as well, because when you're defending, you want them people near you, because you might be in a squad of just 3 people, and they might all be in different places. You don't have anywhere to spawn, so you want to be trying to keep close to your objective. So you're going to want to revive people. They're going to want to revive you. Try and keep the team, keep the defending team close to the objective. So as you see, I'm coming in trying to disarm. Always what I do. Don't even look to see if there's any enemies. First thing I do, disarm the objective. I see it beeping, I'm going to go in. If I see enemies, obviously I'll shoot them. But I'll go in and I'll disarm the objective, whatever it may be. If it means that I have to get shot while doing it, I'll get shot while doing it. But 1, 2, there we go. That's another thing I do a lot. I will usually split up my bullets, even though it's a stupid idea. I'd much rather shoot like one enemy than the other, and then go back to the other one to finish him off before killing the first guy, obviously, because I need to keep myself alive as well. If I shot at one guy, the other guy has got constant shooting going on. This was a bit stupid here. I should aim down sight. I need to learn how to do that, really. But obviously, I mean, if I was playing on PC, I would play a lot better, because even though mouse and keyboard is really hard to do, I can like move my hand a lot quicker than you can with like toggle sticks. I know a lot of people say that PC is harder, but when you're trying to move, it is the easiest. When trying to do everything else, it is the hardest concept you can get. But when trying to keep yourself alive just by moving away and all that sort of jazz, you need to keep moving. So you need to have quick reactions. And I don't have control freaks on my controller because I don't want to ship them out, to be honest. Because I live in England, as I say, and it's an American thing, and I can't be bothered to pay for just shoot like thumbsticks to put on. And I don't want to have to pay an extra £5 or like $10 just to have it shipped out here, because it's pretty pointless. But I mean, that's just me. I mean, I would get control freaks, but they're just not that important. I mean, yes, it makes it so you can move a lot quicker, but I needed to keep, like, when I say I need to do a lot of stuff before I get out to America and get stuff coming in from America, all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, like, we're down at B now. I mean, it's obvious that A is going to be taken. Just, the team's not doing anything to keep them alive. Trying to keep it disarmed, sorry. I'm starting to lose my words, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, I've been doing this commentary for what? 28 minutes now. That's the longest I've done a post-match commentary for in, well, forever. Never done a post-match commentary for more than 20 minutes. So, that's another annoying glitch there when you kill someone and they just stand up. But I think the worst one for me that I've seen on PS3 is when you try to reload it doesn't actually do the reload animation. You press reload, it won't do anything. And then, like, all of a sudden, your magazine is full, and you're like, what? Which can be really distracting, because obviously you learn that you reload, that is what your ammo is. You've got ammo in your gun now, but you sometimes don't get that animation, which can distract you so much that you just don't have the knowledge that you've got the bullets in your gun. Like, I mean, I'm starting to like make no sense now, but that's because like I'm starting to like talk too much. I'm not used to talking for a commentary for this long. I mean, I like doing it, but I just didn't come in with set subjects. But last thing I want to talk about is for YouTube itself in general. If you've gone onto my channel, you will have seen that the sub box, it has got different names in it. Ones that you won't notice, ones that you may have heard of. But I've changed it now so that it now says at the top any channels that are on the top like free or whatever, the ones that are usually at the top at the minute, it is just the Games Matter and Maverick Deviations. They are channels that I am part of, but then any channels below them, they are going to be any channels that I put below the first, like the Games Matter and Maverick Deviations. Any below that, they are going to be channels that I've done graphics for. So at the minute that's Jim Bob Hero and Nuki HD. But after some time, obviously, I'm going to get more requests for graphics, and my sub box will get filled up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that I'm going to keep them on for as long as possible. But as soon as the last person to get one takes up the last space, whoever was first on the graphics list will get taken off. So unless Jim Bob Hero asks for something else to be changed, he'll be the first one to go off. I mean, I'm just doing that just to keep it fair. I don't want to like favoritism other people because they did it first, or like they have contributed more to the channel, or whatever it may be. Like even if they've watched every video, commented on every video, if you have not been the last, like I think it's 10 that you can have, last 10 people, if you're not one of the last 10 people to get graphics, then I'm going to have to just remove you so I can add someone else. It's not me being mean or anything, it's just me just trying to keep it safe, basically. But I mean, we're starting to come close to the end of this gameplay now. I mean, I was expecting this game to last a lot longer than it did, because obviously the enemy team have still got 400 tickets, so they're expecting at least another hour. I mean, I swapped over to the SV98 trying to find where that guy was in the window, but it was not happening, was it? Because I can't snipe, and I can't lock onto people. So, I mean, I see him up there, it's like, right, I'm gonna get you. But, again, I'm down. I think that's a problem that I have when people revive you. It's just like, you get revived before they shoot the person who shot you. So, you'll respawn. Okay, you get shot. The guy comes to revive you, and that's it. You're dead again. But as I said, we did lose because the MCOM blew up. I think that's the reason why I didn't really want to, like, not talk about it. I didn't want to defend the MCOM because I was like, right, this gameplay's getting stupid now. I am recording. I'm not going to have enough space left. So I'm just going to let them try and blow up. If the team just, like, disarm it, that's fine. But I mean, let's look. How did I get? 23 ribbons that round. That's a minimum that I usually get in this lobby. Hey guys, bye.